Play fake, gets rid of it, and it's intercepted! Flacco to Javaris Allen. Allen slips and tackles, the ball came out! Flacco to the end zone, incomplete!
You know what? I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to yell, I'm not going to scream, not going to get angry. I'm just going to talk about the game. We didn't deserve to win this game, and it clearly showed. Just have a list here of things I want to talk about. So let's just get into that. Marty, I don't know what the hell that was. We established zero run game in this game. We have had struggles throughout the entire season to try and establish a run game, and that's put Flacco in a situation where he has to throw the ball 50 times. I don't like Flacco throwing the ball 50 times. We should not be a high-flying passing offense. That's just not what we are. We're forcing something that we aren't. Just because you're winning and having success doesn't always mean that the problems that are there aren't still there. Sure, when we were winning, against the Bills and beating the Broncos and that big win last week in Pittsburgh, the offense is great. But you're still forgetting about the fact that we have zero run game. We had no establishment of run game here. It was just pass. And clearly, that's the easiest way for the Cleveland defense to defend it right there. If you're not going to run the ball, what do we have to stack the front for? We can just drop back in coverage and just stop you in the pass. And they did that all day. We had several opportunities in the red zone, and we could not get it done. Speaking of red zones, Michael Crabtree.
When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get. Don't you ever...
Oh, Michael. Oh, man. You today... You get the Breshad Perriman treatment right here. Ravens fans are already putting it. You get the Breshad Perriman treatment. Straight up, couldn't catch the ball, couldn't make catches, drop pass after drop pass after drop pass after drop pass. But we could have all let that go. But the drop touchdown pass. Oh boy. Richard Sherman right now is laughing in San Francisco. My God. Crabtree, I don't know what's going on with you, man. Is it the gloves? Is it the concentration? You're dropping passes when nobody's touching you, man. I don't know what's going on with you. Granted, the touchdown pass you were touched, but Flacco put that in the perfect position. Game-winning touchdown, and you couldn't make the catch. Veteran receiver, in the end zone, in your hands, and you couldn't make that catch. I don't know what to say. You right now are the worst receiver on the team. And that shouldn't be it shouldn't be that. You're supposed to be the best. For this team, at least. You were supposed to be our quote-unquote number one receiver. And you're not playing like a number one receiver. You're just not playing like it. Let's just move on. I don't want to get into this right there. I just don't want to get into it. Let's just move on to the next topic. Defense played well today. They played really solid. Giving up only 12 points. Granted, they gave up the game winner, but it wasn't really that much special things. But they had a lot of chunks for yards. They gave up quite the amount of yards late in the game right there. But overall, you gave up 12 points. You did your job. You guys weren't the reason we're losing the game. And I'm seeing a lot of fans right now. I'm looking at all these comments all over the place, and people all of a sudden are looking at the Ravens defense and saying they choked the game away. They didn't choke the game away. When your defense gives up 12 points, they did their job. Where was your offense? He gave up 12 points the whole game. Where was Baltimore's offense? They had multiple times where they were in great field position to just go down the field and put up some points, and they just didn't do that. We went back to our old style of offense. This is the Ravens of old right there. Just getting good field position, not doing much with it, and then just having to rely on Tucker. Speaking of Tucker, as a side note right there, Baltimore, give Justin Tucker all the money. This guy is everything to this franchise right now. He's the clutchest player on this. He's the only one doing anything. He's basically your best offensive weapon. Because this man is just doing his job. That blocked field goal wasn't on him. But I'm just saying, he's just doing his job after job after job. We're over here getting 3 points instead of 7. Tucker's coming into the clutch. So Please, make sure we should never lose Tucker for his entire career. Make sure that happens. But back to what I was talking about. Defense, they didn't lose this game for us. They did their job. So the Ravens fans, they're coming out here and saying that the defense choked late in the game. The defense is the reason we lost. No, they're not. They put our offenses in plenty of positions to win this game. And we didn't take advantage of that. 3 and out. Stalled drives. Turnovers. That's what we did on offense today. It's not the defense's fault. And it clearly showed. We had 2 turnovers today. The first one was the interception at the end zone by Flacco. Now, with that one, I'm not going to particularly put that one on Flacco completely. I looked at it, when I saw what he was trying to do, it looked like he was trying to hit Mark Andrews in the end zone. Or, it could have been towards the out route because Willie Snead was towards the back of the end zone right there. Maybe he was trying to hit him. I don't know who he was aiming for specifically there. When I saw that ball come, I was like, man, if you're going to hit your target right there, this has got to be a bullet pass because I'm telling you, you cannot leave any space for that to be picked off. But again, he threw the ball, it got tipped a little, and it got intercepted. So I'm not going to put that one completely on Flacco, but that more goes towards the offensive coordinator, Marty. Why didn't we just run the ball? I understand Collins fumbled last week, but why didn't we just run the ball? I'm not understanding this. In the goal line, we're just not running the ball. We're making all these passes. What are we doing? Why are we hurting ourselves like this? Just that one was just, wow, why are you passing? Run the ball! As for the second one, this one got me angry. Javaris. No, Buck Allen. I'm going to put you right there. Right? Buck Allen. That fumble. Why? Just early in the third quarter, our offense is struggling. We're actually moving down the field, and you turn the ball over? Protect the ball, man. You're better than that. You shouldn't be fumbling the ball like that. Just a disappointment all around offense. Just horrible. Flacco's struggling because he has to throw the ball because there's no run game. He's got to throw the ball. He had plenty of passes which should have been interception. He should have 4 interceptions in this game. I don't know. Sometimes he made decisions where I'm looking at him like, where are you throwing that to, Flacco? But we're going to let that go aside. Just no running game established. Michael Crabtree's not making the catches. John Brown gets shut out in the second half. He can't do anything. Willie Snead's the only consistent target we have. Tight ends can't get anything done. Buck Allen's fumbling the ball. We're just making mistake after mistake. We're hurting our defense by stalling on drives. And to just put it all together, we just failed to convert and gave Cleveland plenty of opportunities to win the game. So, congrats to Cleveland for that. Really, congrats. Side note, as a fan of this game, whether we won or lost this, I looked at the officiating and this was absolute trash. I mean, so many calls went our way that it really looked like this game looked like it was just being unfair at some point. The Browns, they shouldn't have even gone to overtime. At some point, it looked like the Browns really should have won this game. But that's besides the point. Officiating is just looking bad. They got to fix that. But then again, it's the NFL. They don't care. The refs are going to continue screwing over games for teams. But whatever. Just to wrap it up, because I don't want to make this video incredibly long. Longer than it already is anyway. But just to say, Baltimore, you have to fix these problems. We can't keep ignoring that. We have 0 run game. You're putting the hands in the ball of Joe Flacco, and he's forced to throw the ball 50 times. That's not Flacco. If he's throwing the ball 50 times, we're not winning that game. It's just not how it goes. You need to establish a run game, and you need to establish it quick. Last but not least, Lamar Jackson. What is going on with these plays and these packages for Lamar Jackson? We are in overtime, trying to march down the field to hit a game-winning field goal or possibly a touchdown to win it. Why is Lamar Jackson on the field? This is not the third quarter. It's not the second quarter. It's not the fourth quarter. It's not the first quarter. This is overtime. You're marching to try to win the game. And you're putting Lamar Jackson in. And what do you do with him? You don't make him pass. You don't even come up with a creative play. He just runs it up the middle for a couple yards. What are you thinking, Marty? What are you guys thinking? This is overtime. You're trying to win the game. And this is what you come up with? Why are you putting Lamar in the game in overtime? I already talked about how I feel like putting Lamar Jackson in the middle of the game is hurting our offense because it's taking them out of sync. But doing that in overtime was just stupid. And it didn't even help at all. He got like, 3 yards? Just all about around. Just a frustrating game. But we deserve to lose it, and I'm glad that we lost. Because if we would have won this game, we would have just been like, okay, well, we just had a rough game, but we could just buff out the edges, it's fine. No. This loss is to show that you have no run game. You need to fix it. Your receiver, Crabtree, needs to get it together. Your offensive line, they played solid, but they got to be better. Your running backs, they got to stop fumbling the ball. This is the time in Baltimore to really assess the team going forward. Take this loss as a time to assess and fix all the problems you have. Because it's clear, you didn't learn from the Cincinnati loss. Because you continue to throw the ball more than you're passing, and you've yet to establish a run game. You didn't learn from that Cincinnati loss. You were just like, well, we're just winning games, so it doesn't matter. Take this loss with severity and fix these problems. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to get mad, but that's all I gotta say. Just fix these problems, put this loss behind you, and let's get ready for Tennessee. Let's go.